Dentist appointment. Noah sat stiffly in the reclining chair, gripping the armrests as the dentist adjusted the overhead light. Dr. Mercer was a tall, thin man with sharp eyes that scanned over him with clinical detachment. He wore an expression that was somewhere between boredom and contempt. As a dentist with 20 years under his belt, he was well known as a no-nonsense, almost robotic person, never one for pleasantries. "Let's have a look," Dr. Mercer muttered, snapping on a pair of latex gloves. Noah's father, Mr. Langley, stood close to the chair, his presence hovering like a shadow. He was a handsome man, clean-cut, warm-eyed, the kind of father who charms strangers effortlessly. "We've been dealing with quite the toothache, Doc," he said, offering a sheepish chuckle. "Poor kid's been miserable for days." Dr. Mercer didn't respond. He tilted Noah's chin up, pried his mouth open, and inspected his swollen gums with cold precision. "Yeah, real shame," Mr. Langley continued. "It was an accident, you see. He was out playing baseball with the neighborhood kids, got a little too eager. Ball hit him square in the jaw. Bam, can you believe it?" He laughed, a little too heartily. "Tough kid, though, didn't even cry, right, champ?" No forced a nod. Dr. Mercer barely reacted. He pressed down on one of the molars just hard enough to make the boy flinch. "Hem," he murmured. Mr. Langley hesitated, then recovered smoothly. "You know how kids are, always roughhousing. Falls off his bike, trips over things, never a dull moment with this one." Dr. Mercer straightened up, peeled off his gloves, and dropped them into the bin. Concluding his examination, he took some notes. "We'll need to do a procedure that'll take a while." His tone was emotionless. He turned to Noah. "Use the restroom first. You don't want to sit through this with a full bladder." Mr. Langley chuckled again. "Good call, Doc. Don't want any accidents, huh, buddy? Okay, son, let me take you there." "No need," Dr. Mercer cut him off. His voice carried no warmth. "This is my office. I'll take him. Just stay there." Strange silence filled the room. Noah hesitated. Something about the way Dr. Mercer was looking at him made his stomach twist, but the dentist was already moving toward the hallway, waiting for him. "Go on," Dr. Mercer said. Noah slid off the chair and followed him toward the back of the clinic. As he reached for the handle, Dr. Mercer stepped closer. His thin hand reached into his pocket. Then, without a word, he slipped Noah a folded piece of paper and turned away. Noah's heart pounded. He unfolded it with trembling fingers. "I know the swellings are not from baseball. If you need help, nod when I ask if you floss." Noah stood frozen in front of the restroom, his father's laughter still echoing from the examination room.